autofocus on there. All right. Quick plug of the shirt before the obligatory, hi folks, Canadian Prepper here. So everybody's always asking me, CP, what is your race? And I'm never offended when people ask me that question. They always start with, I don't mean to be offensive, but what race are you? If I could have told you by now, I would. All I know is that I'm part black and part white. But the results of this DNA test from ancestry.com are going to give us all the details. Actually, this is just a piece of paper, but I needed a prop. So, you know, usually when people are given the results, they have a piece of paper. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to look at the computer. It's going to tell us what's up. And I know I can already hear the butthurt, conspiratorial-minded folks chirping in the comment section. Yes, I gave my DNA to Big Brother. They're going to build a Frankenstein chimera in my likeness, hopefully. You know, they're going to convert it into some kind of cyborg or something. Who knows what they're going to do with the DNA database. You know what, man? Life is short. I really don't care. Is my insurance premiums going to go up by 50 bucks a month someday because they sold that information to somebody? Maybe, maybe not. For me, knowing is more important. Might not be for you if you can trace your lineage, you know, distinctly to a certain region. But for me, you know, I got so many different bloodlines going into me. Anyways, let's go downstairs and see, got to get the piece of paper, what the results are. Let's go check it out. Hello, Mr. Marshall, 15 months old. I bet you would love one of these. What are we gonna make you do for it? Still. Ah. Still. Statue. Don't let it drop. Speak! No. I said speak. There you go. Holy smokes. Yummy. Everybody wants to know how Marshall's doing. That's how he's doing good. We got him a arm biting thing trainer today. So we're gonna teach him how to bite arms and tackle people who cross the fences. Isn't that right, buddy? Tackle the bad guys. Only the bad guys. Marshall's a good guy. Sit. Good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, give me 5. Good day, sir. Marshall has a very good temperament. Very good with other dogs. Knows a threat when he sees one. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the basics of this ancestry.ca website. I'm not going to go into exceptional detail, but it's pretty amazing. And if we can get over the fear of the technology and try to look at it more optimistically, it's actually pretty amazing. Yes, it can be used for evil, but it can also be used for good. And I can tell you that this thing has already shown me people who I'm related to, who I know I'm related to. They have come up as being my first cousins simply on the basis of the DNA that we share. So that's pretty crazy. Now, let's just go into this section here, discover your DNA story. Let's go do that, retrieving your estimate. Let's see what I am, or what I are, as Timberland would say. Okay, so Benin and Togo, 24%. So obviously, the transatlantic slave trade, hundreds of years ago, who knows how long ago. Some of my ancestors originated from this region, were taken over here, did some hard times, some hard labor, and but they survived. That's the most important thing. I'm going to be doing a video on that soon. There's going to be an in-depth video on survival, intelligence, all those very controversial topics, so you're going to want to stick around for that one. Next up is Germanic Europe, so I'll be right here. So 23% came from there, and so it's pretty much a tie. Like the top two are as dark as you can get and as light as you can get. Well, maybe not as light, because that would be up here. Next is England, Wales, Northeastern Europe. So I knew I definitely had a bit of Scottish in me somewhere.
but I just wasn't sure, so that's definitely where that came from. And this is not surprising because two of the most popular European, next to, I guess, French, English, and Germanic, especially out here in the prairies, Germanic is pretty big. And Ireland and Scotland, 15%. So that's a total of 58% European genes. And then I have 8% from Cameroon, Southern Bantu, so that's in the deep south of Africa. And Mali, and then Nigeria, of course, one of the largest countries in Africa, populace-wise, and the most history as well, coming in at 3%, and 1% Native American, which is pretty awesome. That means that somewhere down the line, either there was a slave ancestor, or it was one of the colonialists probably who came over, because my mother was white. Her parents came over into Canada, so I don't think they had much interaction with the South down here. They could have mingled with an Aboriginal person here, or that could have happened down here. It's really hard to say, and I'm sure that there was some race mixing going on down here as well. So there's a lot of other regions that were tested. So they tested, as you can see here, 350 other regions, but all of those showed up negative. That's the white here, and these are the only ones that came up. So the dominant ones are in the darker, brighter colors. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what I am. 58% European, and I guess it would be about 41% African genetics, and then 1% Native American. So darn near a 50-50 split almost. But I would say that's pretty accurate. That's kind of what I thought it would be, because I knew, even though my dad presents as being full black, there was definitely going to be some mixing that went on down here, and that would have to be the case. My dad would have to had some European genetics in there. So, and then of course the Native American, who knows where that came from, but that's pretty cool anyways. So anyways, there you have it. Anytime somebody asks me, I'm going to link to this video. I would say that this was worth the money for me. I think it cost around $150 to have this done. So not too bad if you ask me. I mean, I think it's actually a pretty decent for what you get, because we would have never known this. I mean, this is amazing technology that especially anybody in North America is going to have all kinds of different genetics. So go and check it out if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Canadian Prepper out. The best way to support this YouTube channel is to support yourself by gearing up through canadianpreparedness.com or bugoutroll.ca. Premium quality gear at the best possible price using the incredibly secure and easy to use Shopify platform. We offer free shipping to the United States for orders over $200 USD and free shipping to Canada over $75. So support the channel by supporting yourself.